Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Victor here from www.VEUniverse.com, bringing to you the best tips and strategies on how to grow your wealth. On this channel, we talk about how to make money, like stock market investment, bonds investment, real estate investment, and pretty much online money, like how to make money online. You know, when it comes to real estate, most people are under the notion, or we are under the notion, that you need to own a property. You need to own like some rental units, or you need to have a house where you rent the unit to be able to make money. But little did we know that you can just invest in some companies that, are investing in the real estate domain. So that's pretty much what we will be talking about today, because that idea that for you to invest in real estate you need to have a house to rent out the rooms, or to have a rental unit to rent out the rooms, we should take that out of our mind, because there are ways that we can invest in real estate without necessarily owning any property at all. We just invest in companies that have, companies that are under the real estate domain. There are some companies that invest in real estate. They invest in like the real estate developers. They also invest in the mortgage system. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Gentlemen, introducing to you the 6 real estate stocks. As we know, these real estate stocks are categorized under the domain called REIT, REIT, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. So today we're going to talk about how to invest in the real estate without necessarily owning a property, by just investing in companies that services the real estate industry. So number 1 on my list is the New Residential Investment Corp, ticker symbol NRZ. Number 2 on my list, it's Annaly Capital Management with the ticker symbol NLY, traded in the New York Stock Exchange. Number 3 on my list is the Independent Realty Trust, ticker symbol IRT, traded again in the New York Stock Exchange. Number 4, it's Canadian Tire Real Estate Investment Trust, ticker symbol CT.UN, Toronto Stock Exchange. Next, Northwest Healthcare Properties, ticker symbol NWH.UN, traded Toronto Stock Exchange. And last but not the least, you have RioCan REIT, traded in the Toronto Stock Exchange, and the ticker symbol REI.UN. So those are the 6 that we're going to be talking about today. But before we proceed, I would like to say a big thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate you coming back and watching my videos. And also, if you are here for the first time, please do me a big favor. Please pause and press on the red subscribe button right there. Yeah, underneath there. Yeah. When you press on it, it will change from red to gray. That's an indication that you've subscribed. And one last favor. There is a bell icon, a bell. When you press that notification, that will notify you anytime I upload a new video. Again, thanks very much for subscribing. I really do appreciate. So the big question of the day is, which of these real estate, investment companies, which of them would you prefer, or which of them would you want to invest in? And if you stick around till the end of this video, I'm going to reveal to you which of the stocks that I bought of this company. Again, the real estate stocks fall under a domain or are categorized under a domain called REIT. So REIT. It stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts. So these are big companies that invest in real estate properties. Some might invest in a sector where they just own buildings. So they can own shopping malls, they can own playgrounds, they can own cinema complex. So they will be making money by potential growth. So that's like equity. In that case, these REITs are called E-REITs because they make money from growth. You remember when we talk about how to make money in the stock market, we talk about growth and appreciation. So the companies that diversified and own buildings, they make money from equity. So they are called E-REITs. On the other hand, there are some companies that simply invest on the mortgage system. So they are out there, people buy houses or buy commercial building, they services the mortgage. In that case, they are called the M-REIT. So they are called the M-REIT. So today I'm going to show you 5 of those companies and then we can analyze it and see which of them is doing good, because again, the title of this video is Real Estate Stocks on Sale. So real estate stocks on sale. And again, as I said, these stocks are under the category of the Real Estate Investment Trust. And the broker that I'm using is Questrade. So Questrade is where I come in, I buy and sell my shares to make, passive income. And why do I choose Questrade? It's pretty straightforward. Questrade is an international broker. It's online broker. You can trade from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter which continent you are, which country you are, you will be able to trade with Questrade. Second, it's free to open an account. So you can open an account with Questrade free of charge. When you open it, they give you this platform that I'm using right now. This is not a real platform. This is a training platform. It's called the Questrade IQ Edge. You can use this to buy and sell, to try to improve your knowledge about the stock market before you even start trading. So it comes with this option. So they'll give you this free of charge. Third, commission free. When you buy ETF with Questrade, it's commission free. There is no charge. You get it commission free. Last but not the least, they run a positive campaign right now. When you open a free account, you get $50 of free trade. I also get $50 of free trade. It's kind of a win-win, kind of a supporting the channel. I'm going to drop my link below. I will drop a link where you can easily just go in and create an account and get this platform. You get your $50, I get my $50. Or alternatively, you can just hop over to my blog site. I have, a lot of resources here. You can learn about bonds, real estate. I also have books, ebooks right here. And I also have blogs, which is hot right now. Most people are trying to get their own blog. As you know, a blog is, like a money machine. It's like a money ritual. That's you can see right now most social media are trying to restrict some features from people. When you own a blog, it's like you own your house. When you do marketing on Instagram or Facebook or whatever platform, it's like you're renting. They can take out some features from you, or they can even rip it up from you at one time where you have no access to those. But if you own your blog, then you are safe. So I have a lot of blogs here. I have blogs on beauty and fashion. I have blogs on a cooking channel. All those people who are having recipes in cooking, you can get a blog here, very affordable. Fitness and health. You even have sports. I mentioned the other time. I know there are some guys who like soccer, football. You can have this blog, and you can even check them, compare it. There is some website like blogforsale.com. You can check it there, or you can also go to flipper.com. So enough of that. Let's go back to what we're talking about today. So today I'm just going to diagnose. We'll go through 6 of these real estate, investment companies that we can buy their stock. So What happened is that they trade their stock in, they have stocks in the stock market, just like just like you can buy Amazon, Walmart, or Coca-Cola. You go to the stock market and you buy this. They have their ticker symbol. You can buy them off there. And then from there, you start making passive income. And most of the time when I talk about stock, I always go to the brokerage platform. So sometimes it might look a little bit complicated for people who are not used to the platform. So today what I decided to do is to use something very simple that pretty much everyone knows about. So today we will be using either Yahoo or Google to pull out these companies so you can see how they are performing. You can get it from a platform which will give you more details, which I recommend. But however, you can also get them from just a simple, go to Google. I mean, everyone can access Google. That's, pretty straightforward. So now let's jump into those companies that I'm talking about. So I'm heading now to Google, just like I said. Number one on my list is the New Residential Investment Corporation. Pretty straightforward. Their ticker symbol. Ticker symbol is what they represent in the stock market. Their ticker symbol is NRZ or NRZ. As you can see, it pops up here. NRZ stock. I click on it, and voila. Again, as I said, they are all selling on sale. So if you look at it, New Residential Corp, it's selling right now for $5.75. It's traded in the New York Stock Exchange. Let's see how it's performing. This is how it is. It's now starting to come back up. Let's go 6 months and see how it is. Look at it. It was on an all-time high. When you look at stock, check on the 52 weeks high. It was $17.66. And then the low, it has gone right down to 2.91. That was the time most people bought it. But hey, let's check first. Let's get some data, a technical analysis of this company. Let's look at what most people will look at first, the market cap. This company is standing on a 2.39 billion. That's the market cap. They invest in, real estate properties. So they buy properties, they invest in real estate properties and mortgage. So they are primarily on the mortgage side. So they services the mortgage. When companies, commercial, industrial, when they buy houses or properties, they do the mortgage system. So they have a PE ratio of 4.29. It could be a little bit higher as compared to other, companies within that domain. They have a dividend yield of 3.48%. Remember, Warren Buffett said, a bird in hand is worth 10,000 in a bush. Most people go to a company that also offers dividend. Dividend means you receive the money quarterly, semi-annually, or some companies might even pay you dividend every month. Remember when we talked about the 2 ways of making money in real estate? We talked about dividend as a compensation that companies compensate you to own their shares. So they also own dividend. Again, Warren Buffett said, growth is in the future, but dividend is right now. So people always take that into consideration. So look at the performance. I mean, it was selling for $17.66. Now it's selling for $5.75. That's still a good deal. Look at the trend. Look at how it goes down. It was all-time high. And unfortunately, because of the outbreak, it came down right down to this point. And then now it started to go back up. So you can see a trend. There's a trend that it's kind of going back up. So that's the first on my list, New Residential Investment Corp. It is on sale right now. It's a REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. If you invest on them, it means you are investing in real estate. Again, you don't necessarily need to own a property to reap the fruit of real estate. Everyone knows real estate is still one of the most trusted investments, and that's because it's tangible. You can touch it, you can feel it. So that's number one on my list. Number two on my list is Annaly Capital Management. The ticker symbol is NLY. Okay, so Annaly Cap Management, they also, if you can look at it, they're one of the largest mortgage real estate investment trusts, one of the largest. So which means their market cap, let's look at their market cap. Okay, their market cap is more than new residential. They have a market cap of what? 8.68 billion. They did not list their PE ratio. They have a dividend yield of 16.47%. This is ridiculous. That's, I mean, who doesn't like money, man? This is money coming just because you are owning the share. This is what I call passive income. If we look at, anytime it comes to stock, to do your technical analysis, it's good to look at the 52 weeks low and high, which is a period of 1 year, how they have performed. They have a low of 3.51, which as a result of the outbreak, the crisis we're having right now, I better not say the name, it went right down to 3.51. And then up, it can go right up to what? 10.50. I mean, there's not too much gap that at the present moment it's selling for 6.07 USD. It's also traded in the New York Stock Exchange. So that's another good one. I mean, that's the analysis. Let's do a 1 year analysis. Look at it. All-time high, all-time low. So that confirms that this particular REIT, which is Real Estate Investment Trust, it's also on sale. So you can go through all the data analysis. It's right here. So that's number 2 on my list. Number 3 on my list, again, I'm using Google. Anyone can do this. You can just go to Google and type any company and it will give you the analysis. All you need to do is know their ticker symbol, the symbol that they represent in the stock market. Number 3 on my list is Independent Realty Trust. So the ticker symbol is IRT. Again, it's right there. I don't even have to do any work. Right now, it's selling for 9.94 USD. I will do an analysis. Let's do a 6 months. Okay, let's do a 1 year. Okay. Okay, let's do some technical analysis. They have a market cap. Oh, 907 billion. It's even way more than the first and the second that I said. They have a good PE ratio of 19.58 comparables. They have a dividend yield of 7.24%. That's good. That's real good. Okay, let's check out the 52 low and high. They've gone right down to 6.86. And then the highest they've gone is 16.85. Now they are on 9.94. Isn't that on sale? As a matter of fact, it is. So that's number 3 on my list. Pretty straightforward. Investment trust. So they also invest in, they can either be an E-REIT or an M-REIT, just like we said. E-REIT equity, M-REIT mortgage service. That's number 3 on my list. Let's go on number 4 on my list. Number 4 on my list is one that everyone knows about, but most people did not even know that they have REITs or they offer real estate investment trusts. This is one and only Canadian Tire Real Estate Investment Trust. Anyone in Canada knows Canadian Tire. It's pretty much everywhere. So Canadian Tire Investment Trust, let's check out their market cap. Their market cap is 1.36 billion. PE ratio is a little bit higher as compared to other REITs within that particular domain. I'll do a technical analysis for 6 months. So 6 months, see what happened. As a result of the crisis again, it got a dip, like a real dip. And then now, it starts picking back up. So you can see the trend. See how it's moving. See how it's moving. Let's look at the 52 weeks low and high. It came right down to 9.14. The high was 17.22. At the present moment, it's 13.09 Canadian dollars. So look at it. They invest in diversified, so they own, look at their subsidiaries. CT Rail, they have different, they invest in different properties. So Canadian Tire, they have automobile section, they have retail section, so they are pretty much diversified. It's a very big company in Canada. Everyone in Canada knows Canadian Tire. It's in every province. So again, that's another one. It's selling now for 13.09 a share in the Toronto Stock Exchange. The other ones we were talking about was New York Stock Exchange. Here you have TSE or TSX, Toronto Stock Exchange. The ticker symbol is CRT.UN. That's what you use to represent it in the stock market. So that's Canadian Tire. We talked about pretty much. Now let's go to number 5 on my list. So far we've been talking about properties or mortgages. Now let's move to something in the healthcare domain. So what I'll be looking for right now is Northwest Healthcare Properties. The ticker symbol is NWH.UN. So what do? They invest in healthcare. Well, you all know what is going on right now. Healthcare is picking up. Everyone is talking about masks, ventilators, or healthcare system, retirement homes. So they invest in retirement home in the healthcare domain. So Northwest Health is now selling on, the price right now, a share in the Toronto Stock Exchange is $10 even. When you look at it, you see it's looking good. It's kind of bouncing back. But let's look at a technical analysis 6 months. So again, as a result of the crisis, there was a major dip. See how it goes down? It goes right down and now it's coming back up. Now let's do market cap. Market cap is on 1.60 billion. PE ratio is not listed. They have a dividend of 8.008. That's bad. That's not bad. It's good. It's good. And then when you look at their low, within a 52 weeks period, it came down to 6.27. Now it's on 10. It is going back up. Will it come back down? That I don't know whether it will come back down or not, but I prefer to get this right now before it bounces back to this point. And that's easy. That's how people make money. That's how millionaires make money. If this guy comes back up here, if you buy a lot of shares, that's the profit that you make. So at the moment, it's selling for $10 even, and that's the technical analysis. Again, this is on Google. I'm not even on any trade platform, so it's not like I'm scaring somebody. Because most people sometimes when you talk about stock market and you're on a platform, they're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No, this is pretty straightforward. I am right on Google that anyone can just go to Google and type in the symbol. So now let's go to number 4. Last but not the least. Last but not the least, which is not, sorry, let's go to number 6. Last but not the least. This is RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust, which is it's also very popular. The deal on diversified retailing. Their ticker symbol is REI.UN. Oh, okay, the price just went up. When I checked at it the other time, it was on $16. So again, let's do a 6 months and then look at it. The performance, all the performance are the same. It was coming straight and then a dip. And the dip is because of the crisis. Are they the fault of the crisis? I don't think so. That's why companies are not to be blamed. They did not cause the crisis. Nothing happened to them. There is no increase in liability. Their assets remain the same. Their net worth remain the same. Why would a crisis make them lose their value? I mean, technically, it's not their problem. So I know they're going to bounce back up. So let's look at, let's do a technical analysis. The market cap, 5.64 billion. That's their market cap. They have a PE ratio of 7.05. Dividend yield 8.10. Not too bad. Let's take a 52 high and a 52 low. It went right down to 12.41. That was the lowest it's gone, even with the crisis. High, 27.92. That's pretty good. And now it's selling for 17.77. Again, is this not on sale? This is pretty much on sale. It's pretty much on sale. So that's number 6. And again, they also invest in diversified, real estate, the properties. And as you can see, they are the second largest retail investment trust in Canada. So they are very known. When you walk around, you see them on the billboard. RioCan, very, very prominent real estate investment trust. Again, the big question today was, which of these do you actually prefer? Or better still, do you know any REIT, a real estate investment trust, that will pay more and that has more dividend than the ones that I've listed? I would like to know. Please leave me a comment below. And again, I mentioned that at the end of this channel, what will I do? I will go down and show you which of them that I bought. And I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to log in and then show you which of them that I bought. So in that case, you'll be able to know what I bought. So this is live. I'm going into my Questrade account. I just want to show you which of them that I bought, just to be on. So this is balance. These are my positions. And what did I buy? I bought number 1, and number 1 is still performing good. Number 1 is the new residential income. I am doing well. I've already made $15.64. I have a dividend coming up on the 14th. So money is coming into my account, baby. Money is coming into my account. You see this symbol? It tells me that there is dividend payment. Oh, you can even see I hover around and it shows you dividend. Dividend is the easiest and safest way to make money on earth. You just put your money on the stock market. It keeps paying you month in, month out. Dividends, baby. That's it. I have a dividend coming in on the 14th of April, so I'll be looking forward to that. Again, so that pretty much wraps up. This is my account. This is live. This is all my acquisition. You can see some green, and let me not go into that. I'll do another account on what I bought during this period. But again, so I've spoken about all those real estate investment trusts that we are under the notion that you need to own a property to make money in real estate. From now moving forward, that notion should change. You don't have to own a real estate property to invest or to make money or to reap the fruit of real estate. You can simply invest in a company that invests in the real estate, either in the growth, which is the equity side, REIT, or you invest in REIT, which deals with the mortgage system. So again, please drop me a comment if you know any REIT which overperforms the ones that I've listed below. So please, which brings us to the end of this video. If you find it valuable, please give me thumbs up. Thumbs up, it's a new to give. Please give me thumbs up. I like thumbs up. Share this video. I like to, again, my mission is to provide tips and strategies on how to grow your wealth, especially in some diversified communities, because some people were under the notion that you have to be rich or belongs to a particular race to make money from the stock market. Stock market is for everybody. Everybody. Let me talk like Donald Trump. Everybody. So yeah, so this brings us to the end of this video. Yeah, so just drop me a comment which of them you know. Again, subscribe if you haven't. Share this video. Until then, I'll see you on my next video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.